There has been a sudden surge of migrants at the Belarus-Poland border, causing tensions to rise between the two countries. The migrants are estimated to be 2,000 to 4,000 in number and are mostly from West Asia, including Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. According to Poland and Lithuania, the crisis was orchestrated by Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko. His victory in the 2020 presidential polls, widely perceived as fraudulent, triggered nationwide protests by pro-democracy activists. Lukashenko unleashed a brutal crackdown, going to great extents to which the EU responded by imposing punitive sanctions on people linked to the Belarusian regime. Protesters fleeing repression were also given refuge by Poland and allowed to carry out anti-Lukashenko propaganda. Poland therefore views the migrant surge at its borders as Belarus' retaliation against the sanctions. However, Belarus on its part has stated that the migrants arrived in Belarus legally and made their way to the Polish border on their own. Poland is ruled by the right-wing populist Law and Justice Party, which is hostile to immigrants. It has tightened its border security, amassing 15,000 troops and creating a 2-mile deep buffer zone to prevent unauthorized border crossings. Those who managed to cross over were pushed back into Belarus by Polish security forces. The Polish Prime Minister, Mateusz Morawiecki, said in Parliament that the situation at the border was the effect of Russia's efforts to destabilize a region it had controlled during the Cold War era. At the same time, the PIS has also extracted political mileage from the crisis. In a response to Poland's troop buildup along its borders with Belarus, Russia dispatched 2 strategic, long-range Tu-22 M3 bombers to patrol the border region. This is seen as a signal to the EU that Belarus enjoys the full backing of the Russian military. Despite communication, Russia insists that EU should take up the matter directly with Lukashenko. With the EU set to impose further sanctions on Belarus, Poland is determined to keep the migrants out. At the same time, Belarus is unwilling to take measures to aid the migrants camping out in the forests without food or water. And with winter closing in, the fate of thousands of migrants remains dire.